Good morning, St. John's, class of 2016. My name is Conrado Bobby Gampasao, and it's my pleasure and privilege to serve as the 17th President of St. John's University. And I welcome all of you to the class of 2016 St. John's Queen's Commencement. I'd like to announce that the ceremony will continue this morning as scheduled. If the ceremony is in progress and there is extreme weather approaching, we will let you know if we have to shorten the ceremony. For now, our students and their families have worked so hard for the last 4 or 5 years for this day, and we believe we should honor them. I ask that you please stand or remain standing for the presentation of colors by the St. John's Army ROTC Battalion, and join us in the singing of the National Anthem by Remy Martin, College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, class of 2016. Immediately following the singing of the National Anthem, please remain standing for the invocation, which will be delivered by the Most Reverend Nicholas D. Marshall, Bishop of Brooklyn.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave a proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
Remy Martin, class of 2016.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. St. Vincent de Paul, founder of the Vincentians, begins his spiritual teaching to his sons and daughters with these words. We have read in the sacred scripture that our Lord Jesus Christ, sent on earth for the salvation of the human race, did not begin by teaching, he began by doing. Lord, as these graduates begin new endeavors, may they do the works of mercy in word and deed, so that they might be witnesses and teach the world the virtues and good inspirations they have received here at St. John's University. Bless them, their families, and all dear to them, and may their paths in life always bring them ever closer to you. And this we ask in Jesus' name, amen.
Please be seated. Good morning. My name is Peter D'Angelo, and I serve as chairman of St. John's University's Board of Trustees. On behalf of all the trustees, and as a proud alumnus, I bring greetings to all and congratulations to the graduating class of 2016. All of us at the university are very proud of your accomplishments. After years of hard work, you are about to receive your degrees and become St. John's University alumni. Many people here today helped to make your journey successful. On behalf of our board, I would like to thank your parents and families, friends, and especially the St. John's faculty. As you join the ranks of over 176,000 living alumni, we encourage you to remain connected and engaged, as many alumni do. As mentors to new generations and as lifelong friends to the St. John's community, we are forever a Catholic and Vincentian family and welcome you into the rich culture and traditions of our alumni networks. Once again, congratulations from the board and our very best wishes for a life full of joy and fulfillment. Thank you.
Bishop DeMarcio, Board of Trustees Chair Peter D'Angelo, Vincentian Provincial and Vice Chair of the Board, Father Carol, members of the Board of Trustees, members of the Board of Governors, members of the religious community, academic and administrative officers, faculty, staff, alumni, distinguished guests, and most especially the graduating class of 2016 and their families and friends. Welcome again to St. John's University's 2016 Commencement. What a special day, and I'm very pleased to see all of you on this very memorable day to celebrate your graduation. I would like to share a few interesting facts about you, the class of 2016. There are more than 1,750 undergraduate students who are participating in this commencement this morning. Approximately 54% of you are female and 46% are male. The youngest degree recipient is 19 years old, and actually there are two of them who are graduating today, 19 years old. I had to check it if they're graduating from high school. No, it's correct. They're graduating today from college. The oldest graduate is 61 years old. 98% of you belongs to the millennial generation, defined as those between 18 to 35 years old. And you may know that you are now the nation's largest living generation. About 1% of you belong to the Generation X, defined as 35 to 50 years old, while the other 1% are members of the baby boom generation, defined as 51 to 69 years old. As these numbers show, getting a college degree or a graduate degree has no age restriction, and you are never too young, or is it never too late, to earn your degree. In addition, there are 104 international students from 39 countries graduating today. over 115 students have studied abroad, and we also have 75 student athletes graduating today as well. Close to 60% of you graduating today started as freshmen and are graduating in 4 years or less. And that is quite an accomplishment. In fact, there are 39 of you graduating students this morning who are completing their degrees in less than 4 years. But here's the more impressive fact. 664 undergraduates will graduate with honors today. 151 summa cum laude, 231 magna cum laude, and 282 cum laude. More remarkable is that 13 undergrads are graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA. I asked those who are graduating with a 4.0 GPA and those who are graduating with honors, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, to stand up so we can recognize all of you. Thank you. During this commencement, I know that the last thing you would like to hear from the President is another 1-hour class lecture, so I promise to be brief. For my part, I simply want to focus on 2 words: thank you. Remember to say thank you to your parents, grandparents, guardians, and other family members. They have supported you, made sacrifices for you, and don't forget, they paid for your tuition as well. Remember to say thank you to your professors, mentors, and advisors. They have played a very important part in your lives during this past 4 to 6 years. The mark of a great university starts with outstanding faculty and administrators. Also remember to say thank you to the Vincentian community, which has made the provision of higher education for all, especially to those who are in need, central to the university's mission for the past 146 years. Without them, there will be no St. John's University. At this time, I would like to especially thank Peter D'Angelo, who has been the chair of the Board of Trustees during the last 5 years and will be stepping down from that position after this commencement. Peter is a very distinguished and accomplished St. John's alumnus, after whom the D'Angelo Center, or more familiarly known to you as the DAC, was named. How many of you have visited the DAC in your 4 or 5 years here? We thank Peter for his leadership, courage, and wisdom during challenging times, dedicated service, generosity, and for his steadfast support for academic excellence and ensuring the success of our students. Thank you, Peter. Please join me in recognizing Peter for his contributions to the university. Finally, remember to thank God for all the blessings He has bestowed upon you. As I reflect on the past 2 years, I am truly blessed to be given the opportunity to serve as your president. So today, I thank you for your hard work and perseverance and congratulate you on your accomplishments. Remember that you will always be part of the St. John's family, and let me be the first to welcome you officially as alumni of St. John's University. Thank you.
Good morning, and once again, welcome. I am Dr. Robert Mangione, and I have the privilege of serving as Provost of St. John's University. As Provost, I am delighted to present to you, Chairman D'Angelo and President Gempesaw, the candidate for the honorary degree. The conferral of the degree of Doctor of Commercial Science upon Joseph C. O'Connor. St. John's University owes much to its loyal alumni, many of whom have gone to great lengths to ensure the enduring legacy of a Vincentian education. Joseph C. O'Connor, 82 CBA, stands out among this group for his special dedication and commitment to alma mater. While realizing personal and professional success, Joe has devoted his time and efforts over many years to giving back to the university, reinforcing a connection that is strong and unique. He is one of 7 siblings who attended St. John's, and he met his wife, Toni, while both were seniors here. In fact, it is under the arch near St. John Hall where she accepted his proposal of marriage. Recently retired from a 32-year career in the asset management and investment banking industries, Joe is a member of the St. John's Board of Trustees and recently served as part of the university's Strategic Priorities Working Group. He graduated summa cum laude from the College of Business in 1982. In 2002, St. John's honored Joe with the Pietas Medal, and he, together with Toni, received the Fidelis Award in 2007. The couple co-chaired the university's Lachlan Society from 2005 to 2008, as well as St. John's 18th Annual President's Dinner in 2015, and will act as co-chairs again in 2016. Joe remains actively engaged in supporting Ozanam Hall Nursing Home, the Ossining Food Pantry, and the American Institute for Cancer Research. For his loyal and enduring service to alma mater, St. John's University is proud to confer upon Joseph C. O'Connor, honoris causa, the degree of Doctor of Commercial Science. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. O'Connor, who will give brief remarks.
Get my notes out here. I am incredibly thankful and blessed, truly blessed, to receive this degree from the university. Sorry about that. I love so much. Thank you. I want to congratulate each of you, the graduates of the class of 2016, on your truly outstanding accomplishment and achievement. As both a proud graduate of St. John's and also a proud father of 4 children who are each recent college graduates, I look out on this crowd and see the utter joy this day brings to student and parent alike. As my dad says, it just doesn't get better than this. We are each here together as a result of not just our hard work, but also because of people and things we no doubt have greatly depended on. In my life, it has always come down to 2 simple things, but powerful things: my faith and my family. Whatever I've been lucky enough to achieve thus far in my life, my faith and my family have been my guiding light and the very backbone of my existence. The unconditional love I experience from my parents, my wife, my children, and my God really get me through not just the tough and rugged days, but brings to me that heavenly sense of gratitude. Is there a better prayer to say each and every day than a simple but heartfelt prayer of thanksgiving? St. John's for me has been a palpable extension of my faith and my family. My engagement with our beloved university has filled and nourished my entire adult lifetime. The Vincentian mission introduced me to the universal ideals of serving the poor and fighting always for social justice. My first job was the result of the career counseling of one of our Vincentian priests, Father James Dorr. As Provost said, I met my beautiful wife, Tony, here in our senior year, and I did propose to her right over here. The friendships I've developed on the Board of Governors and the Board of Trustees these last 15 years are perhaps the deepest and most meaningful of my life. And a few short years ago, I experienced firsthand the vitality and universality of the Vincentian mission when I joined a group of St. John's students on a plunge trip to Panama. Quite simply, now when I speak about my faith and my family, I could never do so without recognizing that St. John's is woven inside the fabric of both. To each of you graduates, celebrate and cherish this remarkable day, but never forget that St. John's awaits your invitation for a shared lifetime of faith and family. Thank you so much.
At this time, President Gempasar, I am honored to present to you the candidate for the President's Medal. The presentation of the President's Medal upon the Most Reverend Nicholas DiMarzio, Ph.D., D.D. There is an inextricable bond between the Most Reverend Nicholas DiMarzio, Bishop of Brooklyn, and St. John's University. St. John's was founded to serve immigrants and their children, while the bishop has dedicated his life to helping them. The Newark-born prelate began his ministry among migrants in 1976, 6 years after his ordination as a priest in the Archdiocese of Newark, serving as the Refugee Settlement Director for 9 years. During this period, he also spent 2 terms as Director of the Office of Migration of Newark's Catholic Community Services. Father DiMarzio moved to Washington in 1985, where he was appointed Executive Director of Migration and Refugee Services for the U.S. Catholic Conference, and was subsequently named Prelate of Honor by Pope John Paul II. Upon returning to his home archdiocese in 1991, he was appointed Associate and then Executive Director of Catholic Community Services. A certified social worker with a doctorate from Rutgers University, our honoree also held the title of Vicar for Human Services. Named Auxiliary Bishop in 1996, for 3 years he chaired the Migration Committee of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops. Appointed the 6th Bishop of Camden in 1999, he undertook several initiatives, including establishing an Office of Ethnic Ministries, an Office of Black Catholic Ministry, and an Office of Hispanic Ministry. He also created an apostolate to the Haitian community and founded 2 missions to serve the Korean and Vietnamese populations. Named to lead the Brooklyn Diocese in 2003, Bishop DiMarzio was invited to be a member of the Global Commission on International Migration formed by the Secretary General of the United Nations. The bishop was the only United States citizen on the 19-member commission. For Bishop DiMarzio, immigration reform based upon the unique dignity of the person is a moral concern for all and the only rational approach to the realities of an interdependent world. Today, with great admiration for all he has accomplished to ensure acceptance truly becomes a reality for those to our shores, St. John's University is honored to present to the Most Reverend Nicholas DiMarzio, Ph.D., D.D., Bishop of Brooklyn, the President's Medal. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, the Most Reverend Nicholas DiMarzio, Bishop of Brooklyn.
It is truly an honor to address you, the graduates of St. John's University class of 2016. I've been asked by your president, Dr. Corrado Gemshaw, and the chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Peter D'Angelo, to address the issue of immigration, since I think I know something about it. Having worked with immigrants with my whole priesthood and now as a bishop, I find this topic to be truly important to the church and to the world. The topic is very appropriate here at St. John's University because you have a very high percentage of immigrant students or children of immigrants. You are in Queens, New York, one of the most ethnically diverse counties in the United States. The immigrants of our diocese come from almost all the countries of the world and seem to live here in harmony, as is the situation on this campus. The current politicization of immigration by both political parties, and especially the issue of undocumented immigration in our country, is truly unfortunate. This is a social problem that demands our attention and one that needs a solution. It cannot be solved, however, without addressing the underlying racist and xenophobic tendencies that have come to the surface, especially during this presidential campaign. My approach to this issue will not be a religious one, although certainly the sacred scripture gives us much to think about when it comes to treating alien workers, the aliens in our midst. As in the book of Deuteronomy in the Old Testament, it makes clear to the Israelites that they should not abuse the alien, the workers in their midst, and that they should even leave a portion of the harvest for those workers, reminding the Israelites that in prior centuries they too were aliens in the land of Egypt. In the New Testament, in Matthew's Gospel, the scene of the Last Judgment reminds us that Jesus will judge us on how we have treated one another, especially when he says, "I was a stranger and you welcomed me." Our welcome for the aliens and immigrants in our midst is truly an important understanding of our religious responsibilities. Our Holy Father, Pope Francis, has shown his love for immigrants, especially refugees. He, as a child of immigrant parents in Argentina and immigrant grandparents, in the first weeks of his papacy, dramatically went to the island of Lampedusa, off the coast of Sicily, to welcome the African migrants who risked their lives to find freedom and to pray for those who had lost their lives. Just last month, Pope Francis went to the island of Lesbos, off the coast of Greece, where many of the Middle Eastern refugees, mostly from Syria, were making their first stop, trying to find their way to safety in Europe. He brought back with him to the Vatican 12 Muslim refugees for resettlement in Italy. His gesture was an example to the world and to especially us in the United States. We must understand why it is important that our nation, one built by immigrants, needs to keep an open door to those who would come to us. Unfortunately, many of us do not understand our own immigrant roots. We do not understand the contribution that immigrants have made to our society. This is especially the case for those who find themselves here without documentation. There seems to be a war cry today that says, "My ancestors came legally. Why have these people come illegally?" In a brief review of our immigration history, we recognize that not until 1924, except for the Chinese and a few other exceptions, there was no illegal immigration because our country was an open society in need of laborers. There was no undocumented immigrants as we understand them today. Prior to 1924, immigrants needed only to have a sponsor who would guarantee that the person would not become a public charge and that they would meet certain public health requirements. Today, our nation still welcomes immigrant workers who fill important jobs in our economy. However, it does not have sufficient legal opportunities to supply our nation the workforce we need. And most of the resulting immigration violations involve breaches of civil law and not criminal offenses. This must always be kept in mind. I myself lived in an immigrant household. All my 4 grandparents were immigrants from Italy. Instinctively, I absorbed the immigrant experience in my own household. As a young priest, I began working with immigrants of all countries, assisting them with legal matters and opportunities to adjust to their life in the United States. My interest in immigration led me to receive the master's degree in social work and then a PhD in social work research. My dissertation topic was profiling undocumented aliens in the New York metropolitan area. I was in New Jersey at the time and came to New York here in Brooklyn and Queens and did field research, interviewing migrants, undocumented people, to understand how they fit into the society. It was one of the first profiling studies of undocumented aliens, which proved to be rather accurate after the first legalization took place in 1986 and the post-legalization profiles were made from the data that was collected. I bring this to your attention because you are our educated future leaders. We must not be swayed by slogans or fear-mongering. Rather, we must understand the facts that are relevant in all social problems and not fall prey to the fear of unfounded presentations. Some of you in this class of 2016 graduates may even be the beneficiaries of the deferred action for childhood arrivals, and your parents the beneficiaries of the Parents of Americans of lawful permanent residence. An administration action on the part of the Obama administration, which has recently been brought to the Supreme Court by states who were in contrary opinion. While not entering into this political fray and the underlying motivations, all we can say is that legalizing those who are well integrated into our society has been an historical fact, including the legalization of 1986 and even before. The immigration law always allowed for people who had long-standing presence in the United States and were well established to rectify their legal situation. We cannot deport 11 million people, nor should we, since they have made significant contributions to our labor needs and social fabric. In the future, we must look to our neighbors and trading partners, Canada and Mexico, our closest neighbors. We have to understand that we have entered into an integrated, globalized market where goods and services are traded and where the labor market integration takes place across national boundaries. We need to continue to build bridges between our neighbors, not building walls. To quote Robert Frost, he said, "Walls do not make good neighbors." As new graduates and likely new voters, the choices before you are complex. It seems that no candidate truly reflects all the values you have learned here at St. John's University. We need to make critical choices, but choices based on the value of life at all times, unborn life and life through all of its stages, the lives of all in our midst. When we think of others and not of ourselves, we usually make our best decisions. Go forth with the spirit of the Vincentian education you have received during these years at St. John's. St. Vincent de Paul, the founder of the Vincentian, has educated you with a special option for the poor and the downcast. Those who were considered useless by society were those that St. Vincent served. Hopefully, you can make the same choice as you take your leave here at St. John's University. God bless you.
Thank you, Bishop DiMarzio. At this time, I ask that you join me in acknowledging the special people most responsible for the education of our students, the faculty and deans of our university, whose unwavering commitment to academic excellence is evident in the achievement of today's graduating class. Our faculty are distinguished scholars, researchers, and educators, and they are true mentors who share a genuine passion for bringing out the best in our students. It is with great pride that I ask all our faculty and academic deans to stand and be recognized for their commitment to the graduates we honor here today. Thank you. St. John's University is proud to be a strong supporter of our active duty military, veterans, and those students pursuing futures in the armed services through their participation in ROTC programs. I ask our colleague, Lieutenant Colonel Marcy Miller, leader of our St. John's Army ROTC program, to please stand. And now, will all our graduating ROTC students and graduating students who are or have been members of our armed forces services please stand for a moment of recognition. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in our ceremony, we are delighted to present the recipients of the President's Academic Gold Medals. The President's Gold Medal is awarded to graduating students with the highest index in each of St. John's schools and colleges. As I call your name, I ask that you please come to the front of the stage to receive your medal from Dr. Gempesor. The recipient from St. John's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences with a perfect cumulative grade point index of 4.0 is Savannah Atkins. From the School of Education, Della Rao, with a perfect cumulative grade point average of 4.0. Recipients from the Peter J. Tobin College of Business, both with a perfect cumulative grade point average of 4.0, are Gabrielle Hernandez and Megan Sullivan. And lastly, from the College of Professional Studies, all three with a perfect cumulative grade point average of 4.0, Oliver Allen Cummings, Merrin Chirian, and Michael Waters. Congratulations to all.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Father Bernard Tracy, CM. I'm a grateful alum of St. John's University, and I now serve as the University Executive Vice President for Mission. At this time, it is my honor to present the recipient of the Vincentian Mission Medal. The class of 2016 has demonstrated its commitment to the University Vincentian mission in countless ways. As a university, we are profoundly grateful for the many experiences of service in which our students have engaged, honoring the spirit of our Vincentian tradition and the legacy of St. Vincent de Paul. It is now my privilege to present the Vincentian Mission Award. This honor is presented to graduating seniors who most exemplify the spirit and compassion of St. Vincent de Paul, the founder of the Congregation of the Mission. This year's recipient is Alexa N. Schuck from the College of Professional Studies.
And now we will present the Outstanding Student Achievement Medals, which are awarded to graduating seniors who have made an exceptional contribution to the extracurricular life of St. John's University, as demonstrated by a significant leadership role. After reviewing recommendations from faculty and administrators, a selection committee recommends the students to the president of the university to receive this medal. This year's recipients of the Outstanding Student Achievement Medal are Cody Barber from the College of Professional Studies, and Ridge D. McKnight from the College of Professional Studies. Each year, Student Government Incorporated, together with the members of the senior class, raise funds for the senior class gift. Funds from this gift provide scholarships to St. John's students entering their senior year, whose financial need for assistance would not allow them to continue studies or graduation otherwise. It is with great pride that Zachary Reel, Senior Senator of Student Government Incorporated, presents to President Gempesaw the Class of 2016 gift, a check for scholarships in the amount of $36,000. At this most significant moment in the lives of our graduates, we customarily ask a student to speak on behalf of his or her classmates. It is now my privilege to present to you this year's student speaker, April Gardner from St. John's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Class of 2016.
Good morning, Class of 2016. Good morning, President Gempesaw, esteemed faculty, and all of the proud family members and friends in the audience. I am so honored to be standing before you today, attempting to fit 4 years of memories into a 5-minute speech. Thinking back to 18-year-old me, nervously moving into a Donovan quad with 3 randomly selected roommates, it's hard to believe this day is finally here. We all have a similar story of our humble beginnings at St. John's, before we knew the impact that this university would make on each of us. Once we made it through the blur that was Welcome Week, we discovered what it means to be a part of the St. John's University family. We as a class have truly embraced the St. John's University mission, which includes pride in our Catholic, metropolitan, global, and Vincentian values. Some of us learned what it means to be a part of our global community by immersing ourselves in foreign cultures while studying abroad, whether on a walking tour in search of Rome's best gelato or scaling the Eiffel Tower for a breathtaking view of the City of Lights. Others took advantage of opportunities closer to home, joining clubs, honor societies and organizations, athletic and intramural teams, fraternities, and sororities. As freshmen, We were spurred on to serve and help heal our community when Hurricane Sandy struck. Catholic values and Vincentian service continued to prove integral to our St. John's experience through University Service Day, midnight runs, Relay for Life, and other service efforts. We have all formed lifelong friendships and created unforgettable memories. No matter how each of us has chosen to fill the last 4 years, we are all united in our St. John's experience. We can all stand here in awe of what we have been able to accomplish during our time as St. John's University undergraduates. Our presence here today pays tribute to our amazing St. John's faculty, staff, and administration for enabling us to fully engage in the world-class academic programs available at our fingertips. Their constant support was huge in preparing us to take on the real world post-graduation. The preparation may not have always been pretty. We can all relate to saving a paper until the last minute, eagerly chugging Starbucks into the wee hours of the night. But we can also all look back on huge classroom successes, taking away applicable knowledge and feelings of preparedness from engaging and relevant classes. We've been able to organize interactive presentations, conduct thousands of hours of research, and take advantage of internship opportunities that align with our career ambitions. St. John's ties us all together, and as we think about taking our first steps as SJU alumni, we reflect fondly on our experiences, but also look forward to the promising future that lies ahead. If you are anything like me, you have mixed feelings about this day, and now that it is finally here, it's really beginning to hit that soon we will be moving our tassels from right to left and beginning our journey as real-life adults. It's a pretty scary feeling. But there is a reason why this ceremony is not simply called a graduation. We call it a commencement, the beginning of the next intimidating but exciting step in our lives for which we have been readily prepared. As we begin this next meaningful chapter, I implore you all to not just be present, but be powerful. Be a force to be reckoned with, a conscious participant in your own life. So often, we get caught up in the monotony of the day-to-day, and we fail to recognize the amazing cards we have been dealt. We belong to an elite and privileged group to have been able to attend a university so well-renowned and rife with opportunity. It has been said that good things come to those who wait, but I believe that the more accurate phrasing would be that good things come to those who hustle. As New Yorkers and honorary New Yorkers like myself, we can certainly appreciate the significance of a New York minute. We all realize how important it is to take advantage of every opportunity, especially those which we must make for ourselves. And we can only do this by showing up. Showing up seems simple enough. Dragging yourself out of bed and into your morning class, even if it is in last night's makeup. But really, truly showing up means being present and actively involved in all you do. I know one of the places where I truly showed up was doing service at Give Kids the World Village. The impact that each of us has been able to make is noteworthy, and our impact on our community certainly does not stop today. Allow the lessons we have learned at this amazing university to empower us as we go forth to make our mark on the world. I want to leave you with one final thought. If you do not remember a word I have spoken today, try to remember how you are feeling right now. That mixture of excitement, nervousness, and ambition. Hang on to that feeling and allow it to drive you. When you are thinking that you cannot tackle the next obstacle, think back to this moment when you sat immersed in support, surrounded by your family, your friends, and your fellow Johnnies. We are here today having accomplished a great feat and earned a privilege dreamed of by many. Allow this victory to encourage you as you walk across this stage and on to your next challenge. This morning, we stand together proudly as St. John's University graduates, ready to take the world by red storm. Strong, confident, determined, we are the class of 2016.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in our program, we wish to recognize the members of our President's Society. Membership in the President's Society is the highest honor our university can bestow upon an undergraduate. Students are selected as juniors, and during their senior year, they serve as ambassadors and members of the President's support staff. Their selection to the President's Society is based on both academic achievement and significant contributions to the extra and co-curricular life at the university. And now, we will acknowledge the graduating members of the President's Society. As I call your name, I ask that you please stand to be recognized. Paige Band, Cody Barber, Joseph Barry, Xavier Buck, Harrison J. Burke, Gabrielle Carrillo Camara, Andrew Chang, Daniel Chen, Laura Deese, Joseph DeJesus, Anna DeMarco, Thomas Farillo, Joseph Graziano, Lauren M. Ippolito, Thomas Lampson, Ridge D. McKnight, Marissa Rutolo, Veronica Thompson, Adam Verano, and Artiana Widener. Please be seated. President Gempesaw, as Provost, it is my privilege, having been duly informed by the various faculties of the university, to certify that the candidates who will be presented for degrees earned in course have satisfactorily completed all coursework leading to those degrees. Graduates, please stand.
Having received the testimony of the respective deans and the university provost that you, the candidates, have satisfactorily complied with all the requirements demanded by the statutes and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, with the approval of the Board of Trustees of St. John's University, and as president of this great university, I hereby confer the degrees named to you as our candidates and bestow on them every right and privilege attached to these degrees. Congratulations, class of 2016.
President Gempesaw, I have the honor to present to you the graduates of the respective colleges and schools of the university. Will the St. John's College graduates please remain standing and come forward, and all other graduates please be seated. President Gempesaw, I have the honor to present to you the graduates of programs of study offered by the Undergraduate Division of the St. John's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. I ask that all St. John's College graduates please come forward to greet Dean Jeffrey Fagan. Reading the graduate names will be Dr. Jamie L. Wright, Associate Professor in the Department of Rhetoric, Communication, and Theater, St. John's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Bachelor of Science degree graduates: Adnan Zakaria Abdullah, Jasmine Abraham, Priscilla Aguiman, Fajina Ayes, Flora Alam, Evelyn Alexander, Famida Ali, Shevanice Allen, Nuraldin Al-Masri, Hussam Al-Zrahani, Duman Anand, Ibrahim Adijani, Michael Andranovich, Stacy Antoine, Rebecca Akiye, Justin Arambulo, Sarah Asgar, Blessed Atta, Tatiana Aviles, Solange Baez, Marcus Barnett, Michael Beatty, Adam Boyardi, Jasmeet Brake, Andrea Bayasi, Stephen Byrne, Nicholas Cahill, Aaron Campbell, Ryan Campbell, Thomas Campbell, Jessica Castillo, Marley Chatlin, Samiula Chowdhury, Huejo Che, Daniel Chen, Dominique Chiarilla, Shafat Chowdhury, Sumaya Chowdhury, Jasmine Clyde, Chanel Collins, Gabriel Konzunji, Jamie Contreras, Kelly Crivani, Stephanie Cruz, Tui Dang, Kirsten Daniels, Ariana Del Pilar, Tamina Dewan, Ibrahima Diallo, Antonius Dimian, Catherine Dodson, Maurizio Downer, Connor Ducey, Jonathan Eden, Jasmine El Turk, cum laude, Noha Elsnadi, Stephen Etienne, James Falasca, Matthew Ferrer, Mark Flores, Richard Francis, magna cum laude, Matthew Friedman, April Gardner, cum laude, Jessica Gazivoda, cum laude, Paul George, Adolfo Gonzalez, Sean Guzman, Mohammed Habib, Farzana Hanif, Sarah Hannah, cum laude, Christopher Henley, Jeremy Ann Herco, Dana Holder, Shazeb Haider, Mohammed Jaber, Brianna Jagdori, magna cum laude, Biasha Jahangir, cum laude, Sylvia Jaroshevska, Grace Jiang, Philip Joe, Joycelyn Johnson, summa cum laude, Nikita Kandasamy, summa cum laude, Dimitrios Kanteloros, Shuba Kana, Myra Kim, Daniel Knight McCoy, Daniel Koltowski, cum laude, Samir Lakhani, Thomas Lamson, summa cum laude, Natrisha Lachman, Karchusha Lazard, Shireen Lacera, summa cum laude, Melinda Lianghe, Jessica Lilly, Adric Lim, magna cum laude, Evan Liu, Catherine Lynch, magna cum laude, Zane Mann, Anna Mantikas, cum laude, Liana Masheyev, Jasima Minhas, Jenica Mitchell, Dylan Mohammed, Akhtar Mohammed, cum laude, Mira Mondeseoka, summa cum laude, Deirdre Mosba, magna cum laude, Christina Mosher, Kimberly Moy, magna cum laude, Abdul Rahman Mukhtar, cum laude, Keith Mumalo, Jason Munoz, William Murphy, Maya Murray, Khadija No, Azinet Neto, Nadine Nicholson, Stephanos Nicolelis, Utsaf Nyachion, summa cum laude, Lital Ohayan, summa cum laude, Aphrodite Palumbis, Michael Polini, Emily Parush, Cody Payne, Stephen Persad, cum laude, Christina Persad, cum laude, Valerie Persad, summa cum laude, Bianca Pizzino, Vincent Pizzuto, Kathleen Ponzio, cum laude, Jacqueline Powell, Paul Priester, Catherine Prunetta, Angela Prishibish, Rebecca Ramdehal, Magdalena Ramos, Jasmine Randall, Madeline Reamer, Yvonne Raricha, summa cum laude, Mario Rivera, Daniela Rogerson, summa cum laude and recipient of the silver medal, Margaret Rooney, summa cum laude, Sindel Rosado, Sierra Rosario, Anna Ruhalovska, cum laude, Zubia Sagarwala, summa cum laude, Nesma Salama, Crystal Solomon, Krista Sankar, summa cum laude, Emily Santoro, cum laude, Megan Schoenberger, magna cum laude, Kimberly Segura, Lucky Schichter, Taylor Shoal Miller, Lancy Sibby, Baranderjeet Sidhu, Ashley Sidorowis, Gerber Singh, Mindita Singh, Nyla Smith, Alexis Sobecki, summa cum laude, Jordan Soltau, Maciel Tejada, Veronica Thompson, cum laude, Alan Tominski, Ilda Wikai, Stephanie Humala, cum laude, Christy Valentin, Ariana Wu, Lam Yong, Kevin Yu, Carrie Zhang, or magna cum laude, Selena Zhang. Bachelor of Arts degree graduates: Savannah Adkins, summa cum laude and recipient of the gold medal; Kwaku Adu Gyamfi, Lysandra Aguirre, Jose Aguilar, Famed Ahmed, Paulina Albarracin, Logan Aldape Garcia, Fioril Ali, Jacqueline Alvarado, Melissa Amato, Emmanuel Ambrose, Christina Angelicopoulou, Viviana Arenas, magna cum laude; Kenya Austin, Nicole Aziz, Alexander Baez, Dominique Baker, Elizabeth Barbara, John Botsford, Nadia Bourne, Jared Bowman, George Brandt, cum laude; Leslie Bryce, Rozelle Bright, Emily Brogan, summa cum laude; Blake Brooks, magna cum laude; Lexi Brown, Janice Bryant, Lindsay Bryant, cum laude; Melissa Buckella, Xavier Buck, magna cum laude; Natalie Buffalo, Harrison Burke, cum laude; Christopher Campbell, Lauren Caratanudo, summa cum laude; Juliana Karen, Joseph Catafago, Miguel Cervantes, Laura Chambers, magna cum laude; Valencia Champagne, Allison Channer, Robin Channer, Sabina Chowdhury, Jenny Chen, summa cum laude; Jintian Chen, Sherry Chang, summa cum laude; Michael Chiricella, Celeste Chow, summa cum laude; Tyree Clark, Angelica Coquinos, cum laude; Jacob Cook, magna cum laude; Christopher Craighead, Jeanette Crespo, Emily Cubbage, summa cum laude; Gabriella Damewood, summa cum laude; Anisha Dan, Alexandria Diaria, Kyle Dehaney, Andrew DeHaven, summa cum laude; Joseph DeJesus, summa cum laude; Daniel Diaz, cum laude; Emily DeZalo, Chelsea Emery, Jocelyn Escobar, magna cum laude; Bridget Espinoza, Tiffany Evanego, Marcella Evans, cum laude; Alexander Ferdinandi, Leslie Fernandez, summa cum laude; Patrick Fernandez, Romario Ferreira, Javon Fleming, Yadira Flores, Katrina Frederic, Madeline Fry, Anne Fuentes, Andrew Gallagher, Yasmin Gallion, Paris Garcia, Gina Gazivoda, cum laude; Alex Janau, magna cum laude; Thomas Jeremolatis, Jackie Goneze, Marissa Gore, Marin Gosaye, Stephanie Groover, Brianna Gutierrez, cum laude; Jessica Hagedorn, Nicole Hanna, summa cum laude; Brendan Harfman, Shelby Harris, cum laude; Sanaya Harvey, Evis Haxhari, Mariana Hernandez, Stephen Hernandez, cum laude; Taylor Hill, Tiavana Hinton, Claire Hopper, magna cum laude; Maximiliano Huizo, Danielle Hussein, Trong Tien Huynh, magna cum laude; Sonia Ishikov, summa cum laude; Lindsay Jackson, cum laude; Cassandra Jagrup, Matthew Jakaitis, cum laude. Elizabeth Jaskolski, cum laude. Sobabe Javed, sorry, Sobabe. Wesley Jefferson, Camilo Jimenez, Jaleesa Jimenez, Kellen Jimenez Martinez, Martha Jo Jen Kiam, cum laude. Michael John, magna cum laude. Austin Johnson, Dante Johnson, Jasmine Johnson, Lainey Johnston, Dominique Jones, Keisha Jones, Sean Jones, summa cum laude, and a recipient of the bronze medal. Lauren Jorgensen, summa cum laude. Shauna Joseph, Jade Joseph Walker, Sydney Jobert, Matthew Kang, summa cum laude. Stylianos Karolidis, Amandeep Kaur, Kuljit Kaur, Amelia Keach, Shannon Kennedy, Anthony Ketchum, Odelia Kadanian, Lakin King, cum laude. Shanika King, June Ko, Monica Kobayashi, cum laude. Cassandra Coquinos, cum laude. Russell Copley, Alicio Laban, Tony Langiella, Catherine Larata, Alessandra Laucella, magna cum laude. Louis Leal, magna cum laude. Valerie Levier, cum laude. Marissa Liaping, cum laude. Jinyi Liu, Victoria Lo Cicero, Christina Locurto, Thomas Lowell, Andrew Loizides, cum laude. Brian Laughlin, Michael Lauro, Nonia Liebert, Kaylin Lynch, Sean Lynch, Michael Maffei, Sabrina Malvoisin, Jacqueline Mancini, summa cum laude. Maria Marquez, cum laude. Brandon Marrero, Chelsea Marrero, Marco Martinez, Danielle Martusello, summa cum laude. Christina Mavrovich, Jasmine Mbaduga, cum laude. Michael McGuire, Bria McIntosh, Hannah McEwen, cum laude. Rory McManus, Stephanie Mejia, magna cum laude. Nora Melendez, Isabel Mendez, summa cum laude. Stephanie Manelis, Sevdiana Mitatovich, cum laude. Michael Meyer, magna cum laude. Ethel Miles, Marlene Minea, Francesca Mingino, summa cum laude. Anthony Minicini, Suzanne Monteverde, Kayla Moran, cum laude. Mia Moran, Giovanni Morocco, cum laude. Nikita Mortimer, cum laude. Daniel Mulligan, Gitanjali and Naidu, Christiana Nelson, magna cum laude. Sharon Eng, Vincent Wynn, magna cum laude. Sabine Nicholas, cum laude. Alexis Nunes, magna cum laude. Ayana Ovando, Colleen O'Brien, summa cum laude. Rosalie O'Brien, magna cum laude. Onika October. Paula Orellana, Iobami Oreshejavor. Eugenia Ortiz, magna cum laude. Alexis Page, Melissa Pana, cum laude. Shaka Parker, Alana Pasion. Bizal Patel, cum laude. Marin Paul, magna cum laude. Snigda Paul. Shade Paula. Paulina Pavesi. Selena Perkins. Jasmine Phillip. Jonathan Pineda, magna cum laude. Melanie Pincus. Bianca Pizarro. Brianna Plasmond. Natalia Pompeo. Kevin Prado, Monica Panjuan, Zara Kazi, Astrid Ramirez, Michaela Ramirez, cum laude, Pamela Ramirez, magna cum laude, Amila Ramsaran, Elvira Raposo, magna cum laude, Asia Ruzel, Andrea Reyes, Shayla Reinhart, Elizabeth Rijos, Savannah Robertson, Patrick Rooney, magna cum laude, Diana Rosano, Tate Roundtree, Sugli Ruano Estrada, Michelle Rubinoff, cum laude, Maria Ruggieri, magna cum laude, Adriana Ruiz, Marissa Rutilo, magna cum laude, Stephanie Rupe, Isabel Salazar, magna cum laude, Nina Sally, cum laude, Gabriel Sanchez, cum laude, Eric Sanchez Martinez, magna cum laude, Catherine Santana, magna cum laude, Lubinka Saraba, magna cum laude, Betty Sarmiento, Samantha Sasso, magna cum laude, Catherine Sawicki, magna cum laude, Allison Skakalasi, magna cum laude, Max Schmidt, cum laude, Mariah Senius, Faraz Shafi, Mariam Shafiq, Matthew Sharkey, Connor Shea, magna cum laude, Ariana Silvestro, Jennifer Simone, Andrew Sky, Akira Smalls, Andrew Smith, cum laude, Angelica Smith, cum laude, Imani Smith, magna cum laude, Keaton Somerville, summa cum laude, Brittany Spell, magna cum laude, Tishai Spence, Justin Spitolari, Gina Squicciarini, magna cum laude, Evan Stengel, Anna Sue, cum laude, Erica Sue, Deja Sutherland, Gabrielle Swisher, Michelle Tapia, Andrew Toronto, magna cum laude, Simon Chucriel, Luis Tenorio, magna cum laude, Alicia Tenrero, magna cum laude, Ashley Thomas, magna cum laude, Royce Thomas, Rachel Thompson, magna cum laude, Juliana Thornock, magna cum laude, Angelo Tierno, Abigail Titus, summa cum laude, Shannon Tolan, summa cum laude, Ashley Tortorella, Vanessa Tussell, James Treyu, Chris Valdez, Ferenc Valkai, Stephanie Van Pelt, cum laude, Ashley Vargas, Adela Veljovic, cum laude, Christopher Vieira, summa cum laude, Brianni Vincent, Rebecca Wade, summa cum laude, Tyler Walston, Gabrielle White, Guy Emmanuel William, Jasmine Williams, summa cum laude, Tanisha Williams, Tina Wines, summa cum laude, Richard Yoon, Zhufeng Yu, Samantha Zambrisky, Tiffany Zavala, cum laude, Tiancheng Zhao, cum laude, Mingxin Zhang, cum laude, Bachelor of Fine Arts degree graduates, Dale Algo, Naomi Cho, magna cum laude, Daniela Tricelli, cum laude, Henry Cunningham, Megan Driscoll, cum laude, Frederick Georges, Benjamin Hunt, magna cum laude, Olga Kirilyuk, cum laude, Amelia Monastra Gonzalez, Rena Prell, magna cum laude, Anissa Rivera, magna cum laude, Jayade Santiago, Lisa Rehana Sayede, Tyler Scott, cum laude, Michelle Sinape, summa cum laude, Nicholas Edwards, Richard Gonzalo, Yichi Zhuang, Teresa Toscano, Brittany Holloway, Chanel Gaines, Drew Gorku, Flora Allen, Stacy Antoine, and finally, Stacy Antoine. Okay. Jesse Barnett, magna cum laude. Ashmini Basant, magna cum laude. Justa Beckford, Michael Benjamin, summa cum laude. Tianis Alexis Bennett, cum laude. Gina Benvenuto, Melissa Betts, Sharanjit Baraj, Lauren Block. And finally, serving as, hang on. Which one? Bart Zikovich. And finally, acting as the student marshal for the St. John's College of Liberal Arts, Nicole Arisa, summa cum laude.
President Gempesaw, I have the honor to present to you the graduates of programs of study offered by the Undergraduate Division of the School of Education. I ask that all of the School of Education graduates please come forward to greet Dean Michael Sampson. Reading the names will be Stephen M. Nyer, Coordinator at the Manhattan campus, the School of Education.
Bachelor of Science in Education, Medley Alarco, magna cum laude. Cindy Amusi, Elizabeth Apollon, Melissa Banks, cum laude. Arete Bucas, magna cum laude. Brittany Boyce, cum laude. Dylan Broley, Elissa Brown, cum laude. Jada Carty, Jennifer Cepeda Brown, magna cum laude. Chu Wei Chen, cum laude. Amy Cork, magna cum laude. Monica DiMartino, magna cum laude. Michael De Palma, cum laude. Jordan Darty, cum laude. Caitlin Fabian, cum laude. Shane Fallon. Angela Fazio, summa cum laude, bronze medalist. Ashley Feedy. Desiree Francis. Jasmine Godet, cum laude. Mary Golacheski, cum laude. Rachel Gercio, summa cum laude, silver medalist. Soraya Hassel. Christian Hernandez. Elisha Hodge. Scott Holtzman. Christine Hong, magna cum laude. Lauren Ippolito, cum laude, President's Society. Anna Jackson. Rayanne Kalenka, summa cum laude. Rona Coca. Louis Lee, summa cum laude. Joyce Marius. Nurali Patel. Alexandra Pilla, cum laude. Erica Prevost, magna cum laude. Jenna Ragonisi. Della Reo, summa cum laude, gold medalist. Jennifer Ross, cum laude. Taylor Scaraglino. Virginia Severino, magna cum laude. Rebecca Singh. Perry Swede. Katie Terwilliger. Naya Turner. Nicole Vallejo. Ariella Van Kooten. Carly Williams, summa cum laude. Jane Yang. Acting as Student Marshal for the School of Education, Jacqueline Morales, summa cum laude. Congratulations.
President Gempesaw, I have the honor to present to you the graduates of programs of study offered by the Undergraduate Division of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. I ask that all College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences graduates please come forward to greet Dean Russell DeGate. Reading the names will be John M. Conry, PharmD, Clinical Professor and Assistant Dean, Department of Clinical Health Professions, College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences.
Physician Assistant Certificate Graduate, Aram Hamid. Bachelor of Science in Physician Assistant and Certificate Graduates, Samantha Albano. Pamela Albert. Riaz Ali. Sandra Ambro. Erin Anderley. Jessica Chamorro. Brandon Concepcion cum laude. Alyssa Cownan. Eric Detloff. Satnam Dillon. Alfie Garperio. Jen C. George. Stacy Gerasimo. Samantha Graham, cum laude. Mubin Hafaji, cum laude. Joseph Han, cum laude. Sarish Hashmani. Jason He. Randy He, cum laude. Melissa Jo Hernandez, magna cum laude. Alyssa Huber. Jasmine Joseph. Courtney Juma, cum laude. Darren Kang. Jaspreet Kaur. Manpreet Kaur, cum laude. Shannon Curley. Mohammed Khan, cum laude. Rebecca Lau. Jennifer Leung. Z Peng Lee. Kathleen Liu. Carissa McQuinsky. Nicole Marino. Christian Matthew. Dina Matthew, cum laude. Stanley Matthew. Stephanie Moad. Marina Mardiava, cum laude. Brielle Myers. Sama Nair. Amy Ng, cum laude. Patricia Nee. Evangelia Pagizatis. Kinjal Panchal. Grishma Patel. Ashley Diane Santiago. Crystal Santosa. Giancarlo Sarmiento, cum laude. Kevin Sarnes. Sarah Chamel. Kajatu So. Magna cum laude. Arissa Tarani. Alan Trang. Stefania Vendome. Lucy Wei, cum laude. Matthew Wickham, cum laude. Athena White. Noreen White. Jessica Wiggins. Levi Yakubov. Maggie Zhao. Bachelor of Science in Clinical Laboratory Sciences graduates, Ashley Chen. Christine Zippo. Tong Xingao. Daniel Liang. Sandy Lin. Jenny Eng. Sydney Ong. Bachelor of Science in Toxicology graduates, Jeffrey Chen. Christine Chung. Benedette Kafari. Caitlin Dial. Nalia Habib. Guedes Ibarra. Randy Liang. Remy Martin. Melina Alisa Mendoza. Christian Pasquale. Zainab Padawala. Brittany Polizzi. Katerina Zavak. William Vabrinskis. Bachelor of Science in Radiological Sciences graduates, Melissa Ajodia. Angelica Aranova. Carla Artopides. Zunara Askar. Melanie Balgobin. Mindy Chang. Liliana Davey. Henry Dong. Victoria Goldborn. Amanda Ibanez Ares. Rick Sang Jachung. Demetrios Kapatos. Data Kennering. Rahul Kamar. Stephanie McNally. Deborah Park. Ruchita Patel. Tracy Ramcharan. Rudy Salcedo. Francisco Sanchez Chipkowski. Gregory Torciello. Kiana White. Jake Zhao. And Gilead DeRose, a Bachelor of Science and Physician Assistant and Certificate Graduate, has served as today's Student Marshal.
President Gempesaw, I have the honor to present to you graduates of the programs of study offered by the Undergraduate Division of the Peter J. Tobin College of Business. I ask that all of the Peter J. Tobin College of Business graduates please come forward to greet Dean Victoria Schoaf. Reading the undergraduate names will be Michelle Delano, Assistant Dean in the Peter J. Tobin College of Business. This ceremony marks the last undergraduate commencement exercise that will be celebrated during the outstanding service of Dr. Victoria Schoaf as Dean of the Tobin College of Business. Dean Schoaf, as you return to the faculty, please accept the thanks and admiration of the entire university community for your great dedication, commitment, and leadership of the Tobin College of Business. We wish you continued success.
Recipients of the Bachelor of Science degree: Harriet Abawaje, Hafiz Abu Hamzi, Suleska Adames, Oseremi Adekoye, Regine Aguilar, magna cum laude, Aisha Ahmed, magna cum laude, Samar Akrush, Justin Alec, magna cum laude, Zachary Allen, magna cum laude, Jonathan Alston, Ron Anadoli, Adelaide Ancona, Jeffrey Anderson, Anuti Arias, Rahel Adelaide, Thomas Babcock, Nancy Bai, Amber Baker, Felix Balamu, Jordan Baptista, Jacqueline Bareillas, Rachel Barrera, Elihan Beaulieu, Maxai Belmont, Jonathan Bembry, Salwa Benlubain, Donald Blake, Alexandra Badetti, cum laude, Bianca Borgella, magna cum laude, Magic Boyles, Ansia Brown, magna cum laude, Rachel Brown, Christopher Brucato, Domenico Bruschi, Stephen Budenich, magna cum laude, Jennifer Budnick, Carrie Butler, Bianca Kakesi, cum laude, Jeffrey Cadwell, cum laude, Gabriel Kamada, magna cum laude, Roger Campbell, Danielle Cantatori, magna cum laude, Justine Carousel, Kyle Casey, cum laude, Jesse Castelli, magna cum laude, Anthony Cavalcante, magna cum laude, Christian Cepeda, Andrew Cheng, summa cum laude and bronze medalist, Alice Chen, Justin Chung, Emily Chang, cum laude, Kenneth Sizek, magna cum laude, Abigail Claflin, cum laude, Christine Coggins, cum laude, Nicholas Crishone, Dominique Crooks, Daniel Cruz, Mitchell Cruz, Caitlin Curran, Frederick Dye, magna cum laude, Yu Dye, Luke DeMomio, magna cum laude, Mitchell Darden, Benjamin Davis, Jennifer DeCastro, magna cum laude, Laura Ann Deese, summa cum laude, Ariel DeBose, cum laude, Brian DeMasi, cum laude, John DeSepoli, magna cum laude, Louis Dessin, summa cum laude, Cameron Devlin, magna cum laude, Joshua Dillon, cum laude, Alfred DeMaculangan, Devin Dindial, magna cum laude, John DeSanto, Etham Jokic, Haidong Dong, Daniel Dorsina June, David Desecchi, Brittany Dryden, Umalisa Duquesne, cum laude, Rebecca Duran, cum laude, Patrick Ebenhoff, Christopher Eckert, Stephen Espaillat, Christopher Etrada, Stephen Evers, Michael John Every, Michael Falligan Jr., Margaret Famagiro, Ming Feng, summa cum laude, Andrew Fenn, summa cum laude and silver medalist, Michael Fields, cum laude, Kami Findick, Thomas Fiorillo, summa cum laude, Karen Firth, Tara Fitzgerald, Sumaya Farazi, magna cum laude, Midna Fulop, summa cum laude, Benjamin Gabriel, William Gaines, Paul Gallagher, summa cum laude, Oliver Riley Gallego, Daniel Garcia, Alicia Garza, magna cum laude, Kristen Gatdula, magna cum laude, William G., George Gerboth, Janice Gergis, Jules German, Joseph Generis, cum laude, Virginia Gilman, Gregory Girardi, magna cum laude. Peter John Lacage. Samira Gudusevic. Rebecca Goldman, summa cum laude. Sandy Gonzalez, cum laude. DeCarlo Gonzalez. Andrew Gordon. Joseph Graziano, magna cum laude. Lachey Green, Colin Gribbins, Jahao Guo, William Haley, Anthony Harry Prasad, William Harper Church, Khwaja Hassan, cum laude. Sioma He, magna cum laude. Imani Hurd, Christina Henriquez, magna cum laude. Paige Herbst, cum laude. Gabrielle Hernandez, summa cum laude and gold medalist. William Hernandez, Deontel Hickman, Brianna Holdip, cum laude. Happy Hangla, Tajori Hossein, Everton Howell, Yuanzhu Huang, magna cum laude. Ramsha Hussein, Thomas Hutton, cum laude. Rubana Islam, Esteve Jimenez, cum laude. Issa Johnson, Malika Johnson, Lindsay Joseph, Pankti Kadakia, Ashley Kadamthotu, magna cum laude. James Canellos, cum laude. Seong Hoon Kang, Kiara Kevalier, Razia Khan, Shoshana Khan, cum laude. Trevor Khan, Sunny Kutan, Kenneth Kiernan, Brian Kiley, Anthony Kim, Jenny Kim, Jadan Kim, Yunjin Kim, Nicholas Klotchkov, Deepak Koshi George, cum laude. Miles Kronman, John Kuhn, Linda Kwok, Caitlin LaMonica, David Lee, George Lee, Joey Lee, Jason Leslie, Binrong Lee, Karen Lee, cum laude. Le Chen Lee, cum laude. Mo Lee, Megan Ling, Jing Liu, Linda Liu, magna cum laude. Chi Wen Lo, Brian Lonergan, magna cum laude. Natalie Look, Megan Lopez, Danny Loyola, cum laude. Jeff Liu, Wade Lucas, Longshong Luo, summa cum laude. Lynette Luo, Min Luong Ao Zung, Gabriel Luz Roque, Ki Ma, Siten Ma, Sade Majors, magna cum laude. Matej Maestrovich, Alan Mani, Robert Manzi, Christy Matthew, Tyler Myolis, Zachary Imbadiwe, Jermaine Imbaduga, Jacqueline McGuire, Samantha McIntyre, cum laude. Kimathi McKay, Akila McLemore, Danielle McMullen, magna cum laude. Edward Meck, Marisa Medeiros, cum laude. Giovanni Mejia, Matthew Mioni, Leria Meta, cum laude. Imani Mijet, Gabriel Miranda, Nicholas Molyas, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Mohammed, Dylan Moody, Christian Mosier, Anthony Mosley, Kevin Moda, McKenna Mugweria, Megan Mulholland, Vaidik Munshaw, Ansar Mustafa, magna cum laude. Mina Mustafa, summa cum laude. Mateo Myers, Carissa Alejandra Natera, Winston Neal, Edwin Negron Arguellas, Linnea Nelson, Min Niem, cum laude. Lak Nguyen, magna cum laude. T. Nguyen, Tanya Nigdelian, Vincent Nacella, summa cum laude and bronze medalist. Samantha Nostramo, summa cum laude. Odera Obukwelu, Dax O'Gorman-Denardo, Bruno Oliveira, magna cum laude. Michael Opitz, Brendan Orvis, Andrew Page, cum laude. Jae Hyun Pak, magna cum laude. Daniel Pali, Jay Pan, Pantelis Papadopoulos, Jesus Paredes, Hemal Patel, Siki Peng, summa cum laude. Jerome Perry, Frank Petrone, Nicholas Petrone, Christian Pineda, Marina Pinto, Hillary Pitt, Kenny Pizarro Perez, Francesca Polanco, David Postiglione, cum laude, Matthew Powers, Sheila Powers, Tiara Pollo, Thomas Prestak, Yu Fong Chien, cum laude, Alejandro Quintero Agames, Devin Radzewitz, summa cum laude, Pedro Ramirez, Deandra Ramsamy, cum laude, Naslin Randava, cum laude, Stephanie Raven, cum laude, Anthony Ray, summa cum laude, Majed Rita, Kathleen Renfret, cum laude, Kevin Rowan, summa cum laude, Sage Robinson, cum laude, Tiana Robinson, Kevin Roque, magna cum laude, Bishop Rouse, Rock Rubio, Ryan Ruffino, Jake Russell, William Ryan, Melanie Sacca, Samray Sadra, Dominic Salvatore, Genesis Sanchez, cum laude, Christian Santamaria, Keelan Sicelli, Melissa Scher, Randy Schroeder, summa cum laude and bronze medalist, Jared Scott, magna cum laude, Elionette Serrata, Mitesh Shah, Hiba Shahed, Amira Sharif, Xin Shen, cum laude, Michael Shepard, Brian Shu, summa cum laude, Kyle Sylvester, Sean Simpson, Arshjeet Singh, Jasdeep Singh, Robin Singh, summa cum laude, Ricky Samramdu, magna cum laude, Jarambi Slater, Andrew Smolcheski, magna cum laude, Carson Snyder, Silken Solomon, Stephen Solorzano, Travis Spano, magna cum laude, Jeremy Streit, David Strickler, Megan Sullivan, summa cum laude and gold medalist, Patricia Sullivan, cum laude, Taylor's son, Marshall Surwick, cum laude, John Sylvander, Mercedes Tate Harmon, cum laude, Mohit Talwar, Swarnima Taparia, summa cum laude and bronze medalist, Michael Tapia, cum laude, Mikkel Tate, Sylvia Teng, cum laude, Sophia Terzuli, cum laude, Mohammed Trayor, Bethany Turner, magna cum laude, Andrea Ubilis, Sandra Udobi Ofogu, Jani Ukebu, Reynaldo Valenzuela, Angel Vasquez, summa cum laude, Alexandra Vendrell, Bradley Walcott, Jordan Wallace, Rei-Ying Wong, cum laude, Yuen Wang, Ziyu Wang, Asia West, Trista Wheeler-Wilson, cum laude, Mark Wilkins, Christopher Williams, Jessica Williams, Bryce Williamson, Meiyan Wang, magna cum laude, Christopher Wu, cum laude, Kevin Wood, Demetrius Woods, Alex Wu, Wallace Shaw, Paul Zykes Jr., Joshua Yanes, summa cum laude, Zhuo Yi Yang, Jada Yasin, Dolce Yo, summa cum laude, Diana Young, Carlo Zanetti, Brett Zanzuki, summa cum laude, Joyce Zhang, Cindy Zhao, Yi Han Zhou, J. Yu Ju, summa cum laude, Caroline Zottel, Thomas Zwilling, summa cum laude, and finally, a recipient of the Bachelor of Science degree, David Lipscomb, who has served as the student marshal for this graduating class. Congratulations.
President Gempesaw, I have the honor to present to you the graduates of programs of study offered by the Undergraduate Division of the College of Professional Studies. I ask that all College of Professional Studies graduates please come forward to greet Interim Dean Jeffrey Grossman. Reading the names will be Professor Lawrence F. Patilli, Associate Professor, Division of English and Speech, College of Professional Studies. Today's ceremony will be the last undergraduate commencement exercise that will be celebrated during Interim Dean Jeffrey Grossman's outstanding term of service as the leader of the College of Professional Studies. Dean Grossman, as you return to the faculty, please accept the thanks of the college and the entire university for your hard work and dedicated leadership of the college. We wish you continued success.
Bachelor of Arts graduates Michael Conlon, Kachuska Darilas, Mary Guarino, Christine Haggerty, Robert Hilsdorf, William Hilsdorf, Cassandra Mars, Linda Miller, Jason Nieves, Brian Perez, Kevin Waldorf. The Bachelor of Science graduates Sarah Abai, Samuel Abam, Minar Abdul Rahman, David Adams, Andela Alexander Hill, Karen Alexis, magna cum laude, Andre Allen, Oliver Allen Cummings, summa cum laude and gold medalist, Alexander Ali, Dan Shmuel Alance, Jessica Alvarez, Karima Alvarez, Crystal Alviso, magna cum laude, Jonathan Andre, Dylan Anglade, Yesenia Aparicio, Nicholas Aragona, cum laude, Victor Arevalo, magna cum laude, Kersley Aristi, Maxwell Aronica, Victoria Aranova, Joshua Ash, Cameron Ashby, Erin Ash, Nicholas Athanasopoulos, Christina Ordovino, magna cum laude, Mahinor Beg, Kevin Balaktis, Maida Ballack, Lorraine Bolero, magna cum laude, Paige Band, magna cum laude, Dominic Banks, Andrew Barbaretti, Maria Barbarino, cum laude, Cody Barber, magna cum laude, Dante Barrera, Joseph Barry, summa cum laude, Tyreek Barton, Sarah Basdio, Benito Basili, magna cum laude, Brianna Bates, Stephanie Bautista, Aiden Batad, magna cum laude, Jennifer Bautista, Kevin Benavides, Shanice Bennett, Matthew Bernardo, cum laude, Stephen Berrios, magna cum laude, Peyton Berry, Brandy Bay, Brandon Bijun, Imtiaz Bejoy, Janae Bingham, Camila Biscarini, magna cum laude, Jalen Bishop, Corey Blaine, Sarah Dane Blair Young, Taylor Blankmeyer, Gifty Bocha, Iao Botang, Maribel Bonilla Leon, Sebastian Bonici, magna cum laude, Rasan Boyer, Craig Bow, James Bozick, magna cum laude, Dominique Branch, Mark Braven, James Brennan, Jade Bridges, Robert Bright, Jack Daniel Brody, Philip Jayani Brooks, Ilana Broomfield, cum laude, Jacob Russell Broughton, Andrew Brown, Eric Brown, cum laude, Carrie Ann Brown, Ronald Brown, Shayla Brown, Unica Brown, Carlos Bullis, Jamie Bunis, Yetundi Baraimo, Blake Beres, Emma Burke, summa cum laude, Alan Burton, Thomas Buzetta, magna cum laude, Robert Bird, Jonathan Byrne, cum laude, Tiffany Capa, Lindsay Caiafa, cum laude, Angel Calderon, Edwin Calderon, Remery Camacho, Janeth Cambizaca, magna cum laude, Maria Camparisi, Mauricio Campos, Nikki Kennedy, Jordan Canella, Akil Conge, Gloria Conge, Brandon Caputo, cum laude, John Carlton, cum laude, Jessica Carrera, Emily Carrigan, Kenasia Carrington, Philip Carrington, magna cum laude. Elijah Carter, Keturah Carter, Demir Carter L., Alexander Caruso, cum laude. Anthony Casagranda, Nicholas Casio, Karina Castillo, Marlenis Castillo, Rashane Catnott, Malcolm Catwell, Mark Cerami, magna cum laude. Chodney Chandahook, Augustine Chang, Lucy Chavez, magna cum laude. Jaishi Chen, summa cum laude. Marin Cherian, summa cum laude and gold medalist. Matthew Chico, Jean-Pierre Chignet, Samuel Chin, Sadia Chowdhury, Thomas Christo Dulu. Sumet Chug, Shirley Chu, Andrew Signorella, Stephanie Sinius, cum laude, Patricia Clark, Wendy Claros, cum laude, Diana Colapietro, summa cum laude, Courtney Coleman, Gary Cook, Brianna Cook, Jamie Cooks, Patrick Coons, Diamond Cooper, Chloe Coriolan, Adia Cotton, Ricky Cotton, Alexis Coulter, magna cum laude, Dandria Crosswell, Eric Crowder, Giovanni Quapio, magna cum laude, Dennis Cullen, summa cum laude and silver medalist, Autumn Curry Wilburn, Milan Dadlani, Daniel D'Agosto, Ann Dagrin, Matthew Daguano, summa cum laude, Shania Daniels, Gina Darno, magna cum laude, Eshin Dave, Taylor David, Trey Davidson, Andrew Davis, Jasmine Davis, Tori Dawson, Mark DeVera, cum laude, Nichelle Dean, Robert DeCastro, Aaron Deegan, Dylan DeFeo, Alexis DeFilippo, Ryan DeForest, Tyler DeFranco, Ashley Delbridge, magna cum laude, Siobhan Delgado, cum laude, Matthew DeMarco, magna cum laude, Austin DeRico, Jack DeSantis, Richard Desero, magna cum laude, Anna DeMarco, summa cum laude, Alexander Diaz, Ariel Diaz, magna cum laude, Alex Dickerson, Mark Dillamuth, cum laude, Daniel Dorcelis, William Dowd, Sarah Dowds, Antonio Dupree Lindsay, Andrea Duque, magna cum laude, Christine Dykes, Rochelle Eason, Tiffany Eason, Taylor Eberhardt, Lauren Eden, Bernard Edwards, Raphael Ehlers, Lael Alarabi, cum laude, Anthony Aaliyah, cum laude, Pegeen Ellis, Ann Espinal, Luis Antonio Estrada Estevez, cum laude, Shanice Falconer, cum laude, Raina Fallon, Filtrina Farkason, Julia Faziev, Anjani Ferguson, summa cum laude, Jennifer Ferguson, cum laude, Regina Ferguson, Peter Fernandez, Maria Philanderakis, Christopher Fine, Vincent Fiore, summa cum laude, Kyle Fitzgerald, magna cum laude, Kristen Foders, Umu Fofana, Grace Folius, Guica Crystal Famba, magna cum laude, Shannon Foote, cum laude, Rayon Ford, Kelsey France, Joseph Franzita, Anthony Frias, Isabel Friend, Michael Gaffney, Keyshawn Gadjadar, Andre Garcia, Karina Garcia, Stephen Gaudio Jr., Victoria Gager, cum laude, Michael Gebert, Kayla Geyer, Richie Germain, Abram Gergis, Alexis Givens, Fabian Givens, Michael Jushi, Ryan Clarissa Gleaton, Jasmine Gomez, Edward Gonzalez, Gabriel Gonzalez, cum laude, Kevin Goodwine, Amani Gordon, Kyle Gorman, cum laude, Andrea Gould, cum laude, Janelle Graham, Denasia Grant, Lawrence Graves, Kristen Greto, cum laude, Elizabeth Greyes, Xavier Griffin, Miguel Guevara, Anil Guman, Mitro Guna, cum laude. Edward Gunning, Sarah Gunther. Marjorie Gustav. Brianna Guzman. Zachary Hagan, magna cum laude. Yasmin Hadery, cum laude. Shelby Halaz. Charles Haley, magna cum laude. Paul Nicole Halili. Joseph Hall. Denise Hamilton, Aliyah Hanford. Danielle Hardy, cum laude. Amari Harper. Christopher Hart. Dylan Havlock, magna cum laude. Matthew Henney. Onella Henry. Ashley Hernandez. Maria Camilla Hernandez. Nino Hernandez, cum laude. Tiffany Hernandez. Maria Herrera. James Hillsdorf. Araceli Hinojosa. Caitlin Hoffman, magna cum laude. Keyshawn Holloway. Ryan Hopkins. Richard Howarth. Nicole Howell, magna cum laude. Emily Wamini. Christopher Hughes, cum laude. Alexis Hunt. Oscar Hurtado. Taiba Hussein. Samantha Inarilli. Mohammed Ibrahim. And Kiru Ifedabo. Myra Alera, summa cum laude. Valerie Imperial. Francine Ingabire. Caitlin Isola. Roble Issa. Kiana Jackson. Maya Jackson. Tyler Jackson. Roxlyn James, cum laude. Sharon James. Jennifer Janicevic. Nicole Jastrzebski. Jairo Hativa, cum laude. Cheryl Javier. Joshua Jean-Louis. Dechalyn Jaqua. Armin Jennings. Ashley Chilwa. Darian Johnson. Jenna Johnson. Tara Lee Johnson. Tori Johnson. Megan Johnson Clark. Alexandra Jones. Christopher Jones. Elizabeth Jones, magna cum laude. Josephine Jordan, cum laude. Malik Joseph. Ariana Joshua. Scott Jua, cum laude. Tahira Jimmer Ali. Joyce Jun. Taylor Candell. Luke Kane. Gerasimos Kapatos. Christina Carpel. Joanna Imaru Kasamba. Justin Kaufman, magna cum laude. Patrick Keenan, cum laude. Deanna Kent. Mustafa Kyrie, summa cum laude. Shore Ryan Khan, summa cum laude. Michael Killen. John Kim, cum laude. Wuri Kim. Alexis King, cum laude. Humani Consale. Holly Kitts. Peter Canet, cum laude. Blessed New. Erin Constantino. Olivia Crutchko. Emma Kwachiwa. Jason Kwan. Esterina Lacka. Pochin Leo. Judy Lamb. Dominic Lanzillo. Magna cum laude. Lindsay Lawrence. Jenny Lee, cum laude. Irving Lee. Dylan Lagarda. Casey Lennox, cum laude. Tanae Lewis. Frank Lazamis. Hongye Lee. Janet Lee, cum laude. Alice Liang, magna cum laude. Joseph Lilly, summa cum laude. Chelsea Lipscomb. Stephanie Lowe, summa cum laude. Rocco Logozo. Vikram Ludawan. Nicholas Lopinto, summa cum laude. Michaela Lochran. Justin Loyola. Michael Lucas II. Sema Lulu, cum laude. Yinghao Law, magna cum laude. Justin Lupo. Justin Lynch. Amrita Maitlaw, summa cum laude and bronze medalist. Nalina Malik. Ashley Mangro. Kimberly Mangru. Ashley Mansueta, magna cum laude. Taylor Marbury. Fabio Marchitelli, cum laude. Stephanie Margiata. Catherine Miriam Pillay, magna cum laude. Alexandra Marin. Julian Marin. Irving Marino. Jeffrey Mark. Kimberly Marquez Torres. Brooke Mars. Malik Martin, cum laude. Alison Martinez, cum laude. Jaciel Martin Odum, summa cum laude. Sean Matthew. Brandon Mark. Shanine Maurice magna cum laude, Victoria Morrow. Mary Kate Mayer, Ryan Mayer, Dakota McCauley, magna cum laude, Ava McCoy, Elisa McDermott, Brittany McDonald, cum laude, Ridge McKnight, cum laude, Cassandra McNamee, Patrick McNicholas, Akiva Melchior, James Mendez, Bianca Mercado, cum laude, Robert Metro, magna cum laude, Jessica Myers, magna cum laude, Julian Middleton, Jessica Miller, magna cum laude, Michelle Miller, magna cum laude, Delanique Millwood, Luke Minardi, cum laude, Alexis Minicini, Wesley Mock, cum laude, Brian Maloche, Tyler Mondezer Cole, cum laude, Megan Monfiston, Daniel Monroe, Denise Montan, Keon Moore, Eric Moosbrugger, John Moran, cum laude, Daisy Moore, Michaela Moreau, Johnny Morgan, Ryan Moskowitz, Charlene Moten, Sean Mullings Jr., Megan Murphy, cum laude, Dennis Mutlagil, Amizero Mutu, William Miles, magna cum laude, Sukhjinder Nahal, magna cum laude, Mario Nahum, Mindy Negron, cum laude, Danielle Neely, Gary Nelson, Kara Ng, magna cum laude, Mai Yuen, Nam Yuen, magna cum laude, Mark Nicotera, Joseph Nielsen, Lena Noridin, cum laude, Linda Noridin, cum laude, Layla Noriega, magna cum laude, Colin Nystrom, Christopher O'Connell, Grace O'Connor, cum laude, Nicole Odell, Christopher Oglesby, Jeffrey O'Hanion, summa cum laude, Nicole O'Hara, summa cum laude, Aldwin Oliveira, Erica O'Reilly, cum laude, Samantha Ortega, Stanislav Ostrovsky, Tarek Othman, Joseph Ottomanelli, magna cum laude, Eduardo Padilla, Jarrett Pagan, Catherine Pagan, Sung Paik, Peter Panopoulos, Joshua Paquette, magna cum laude, Dion Paragas, Tori Parente, magna cum laude, Tatiana Paris, Ian Parisi, cum laude, Nil Patel, Vashu Patel, Rachel Lisa Patrick, Livia Paula, Mina Pavlova, magna cum laude, Erica Peace, Jasmine Peck Bailey, cum laude, Justin Pepe, Juan Perez, Priscilla Perez, Nicolette Perron, Nicholas Pertoso, magna cum laude, Princess Peters, Nicholas Petrignani, Kevin Phillip, James Pierce, Natanya Perot, Victoria Pisani, Camilla Podolak, magna cum laude, Christian Polly, Stephanie Ponte, Politimi Porphyris, magna cum laude, Kadisha Porter, Victoria Postolovska, magna cum laude, Matthew Potenza, summa cum laude, Anthony Preziosi, David Price, Janine Providence, Dana Pugh, Xavier Cordeman, Richard Cordo, Michael Querin, cum laude, Jonathan Quemis, Aisha Quinones, Christopher Quintana, Inam Rabani, magna cum laude, Brandon Radzowitz, Joshua Ramirez, Kathleen Ramirez, magna cum laude, Ravi Ramjatan, Frederick Ramnarin, Evan Rapp, Laurice Imani Rolls, cum laude, Jonathan Raymond, Gregory Reed, Marquita Reed, Jasmine Reed, Luis Reyes, Raquel Ricketts, Matthew Rios, Denise Rivas, Alyssa Rivera, Manuel Rivera Jr., Marinella Rivera, Frank Rizzo, Ashley Roberts, magna cum laude, Rachel Robinson Edwards, Marco Rodriguez, magna cum laude, Antonio Rodriguez, cum laude, Estrelita Rodriguez, Nicholas Rodriguez, Naeem Rogers, Stephanie Rollins, Stephen Rolston, Janelle Roman, Rodney Romero, Christopher Ronca, magna cum laude, Angelica Ranga, cum laude, Brittany Rosen, Luke Roth, Lester Roland Jr., James Rufinak, Stephen Rufo, Nadia Ruiz, Tyler Russell, Julius Rutherford, Chelsea Ryder, Evan Saez, Shuvo Saha, Jason Sampi, Raid Saleh, magna cum laude, Alessandro Salerno, Mariam Salam, Nicole Saloom, Kemi Salou, Chelsea Salzin, Anthony San Marco cum laude, Sharon Samuel, Anthony Sansone, Anthony Santiago cum laude, James Patrick Santiago, Karina Santos, Shauna Leigh Santos, Eric Sarmiento cum laude, Joseph Savarese, Sophia Scher, Alicia Schloth, Paul Schluter, Adam Schuler, Alexa Shemeka, cum laude, Nicholas Seal, Brianna Semenza, summa cum laude, Darlene Semkin, Sophia Sencion, Stephanie Shoemaker, magna cum laude, Alexa Shuck, magna cum laude, Yasmin Schuler, Onika Sibley, Richie Sinanen Jr., Matthew Singh, cum laude, Nakia Davina Singh, Brooke Smith, Lakira Smith, Sean Smith, Shillian Smith, Jonathan So, Grant Soffer, Andrew Sokolo Horsky, Priscilla Solis, cum laude, Gianna Sundin, Stephanie Spites, Irena Spezzamonte, Enza Spiota, Jordan Stagmiller, Winston St. Clair, Shaquille Stevenson, Ebed Malek Stewart, Aaron Stone, summa cum laude, Kimberly Suarez, Janira Suarez, Brian Sukram, Jason Sullivan, cum laude, Silky Sullivan Jr., Vasily Sversa, summa cum laude, Wilson Sy, Sarah Sylvester, Trisha Marie Tagla, Justin Talavera, Christopher Taliaferro, Leonian Tang, Rais Tankard, cum laude, Leanne Tanzi, magna cum laude, Azia Tarek, Tiffany Taylor McGee, Kiana Terrell, Alicia Thomas, Diamond Thomas, magna cum laude, August Tiberio, Talia Terrella, summa cum laude, Kevin Toban, cum laude, Leah Deandra Todd, summa cum laude, Giancarlo Todisco, Pavul Tokarski, magna cum laude, Thalia Toro, Amanda Torpy, summa cum laude, Amanda Torres, Kevin Torres, Melissa Tropness, Andrew Tripiano, Corey Tull, Brandon Turner, Kayla Tyson, Amanda Umpierrez, summa cum laude, Alexis Urbanski, cum laude, Crystal Valentine, Julie Valerio, Narissa Validum, Michelle Van Pelt, cum laude, Nicholas Vanderlasky, Adam Verano, magna cum laude, Lorenza Vargas, Robert Christopher Vasquez, Sebastian Vasquez, George Velasco, Adriana Velasquez, John Venezia, Jeanette Vera, Revor Vicencio Jr., James Vigiano, Nicholas Vigliotti, Leslie Villa, Nikolai Wadsworth, Shane Wagner, Iano Walker, Brittany Walker, Justice Walker, cum laude, Royce Walker, Caitlin Walrath, Andrew Walsh, cum laude, John Walsh, Rebecca Wang, Jasmine Washington, Michael Waters, summa cum laude and gold medalist, Samantha Weber, Caitlin Worthmuller, Taylor Wyneth, Jelani Wheeler, Brianna Williams, cum laude, Diamond Williams, Jordan Williams, Corey Williams, Nahil Williams, James Wilson, Scott Weisbauer, Donald Woodhouse, Sasha Woodley, cum laude, Artiana Winder, summa cum laude, Kair Win, Tamara Yakubova, Samantha Yang, summa cum laude, Jillian Yanni, Di Ying, cum laude, Aaron Young, Nail Yusupov, Paula Zakaria, Tanaka Zenenga, Ichi Zhang, Wilson Zhao, Amy Zimmer, Stephen Zitolo, summa cum laude, Hannah Zubovich, cum laude. The Associate in Arts graduates are Kenneth Henkel, Miles Lowe, Kevin Monahan, Danielle Quaife. The Associate in Science graduates are Ramon Barrett, Demetrius Johnson, Candace Jones, Joaquina Smith, Jaquinta Young, and serving as the Undergraduate Student Marshal for the College of Professional Studies, Christina Borges, summa cum laude. Congratulations to all of our graduates.
Will all our graduates please stand? So at this time, we invite all of you to participate in a time-honored academic tradition that signifies the conferral of your degree. Please transfer your cap tassel from the right side to the left side. And ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you St. John's newest alumni, the graduating class of 2016. May I also ask the parents, families, and friends of our graduates to stand up so the graduates can thank you with a big round of applause. Please be seated. In a few moments, we will conclude the ceremony with a benediction offered by Reverend Bernard M. Tracy, CM, Executive Vice President for Mission, and the singing of our alma mater, Old St. John's, led by Kayla Knight from the College of Professional Studies, and the words of our alma mater can be found at the back of your commencement program. Immediately after the singing of the alma mater, the President's Society will exit by the Grand Marshal, who will lead the stage party and the faculty from the ceremony. During this time, I ask the audience to please remain seated until we all have left. Before the benediction, let me close with a quote from St. Vincent de Paul. He said, "Put your trust in the Lord, and following his example, always act humbly, graciously, and in good faith. You will see that all will go well." We wish you the best of luck as you move on to new challenges and opportunities. We are confident that you, the class of 2016, will make us all proud as you join our 176,000-strong alumni in making a difference in this world. And now, to conclude our ceremony, I ask that you all rise for the benediction and singing of our alma mater.
Let us pray. God, the giver of all good gifts, we offer you thanks for the success of these graduates whose accomplishments provide great promise for the enrichment, intellectual, social, and moral of our world. As we conclude this ceremony, we seek your blessing, asking that you instill in the hearts of the graduates sentiments of love and gratitude for their parents and families, faithfulness to their classmates and friends, appreciation for their professors, and devotion to alma mater. As graduates of St. John's, bless them with a keen reverence for all persons, especially for the poor, the marginalized, the victims of injustice. Help them to listen and respond to their needs. Grant your grace, O God, to all who have gathered here this day, especially our graduates and our honorees, Bishop DiMarzio and Joseph O'Connor, so that together we will respond to whatever you ask of us with a spirit of courage and generosity. In joy and peace we go forth this day in the name of our loving God, who lives and reigns forever and ever.